Boom, we are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Take a seat and get comfortable. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day so far. Staying safe out there in this crazy world we find ourselves living in these days. Very, very nice to see you all. So, on today's video, we're going to be checking out a band called Void Slaughter, and specifically, we're going to be checking out their brand new 2-track EP, which is called Rivers of Viscera. That consists of a track called A Deeper Silence, and then, rather fittingly, a track called Rivers of Viscera. So little bit so backstory with this band. I know who they are. They let me see. Let me break it down for you. It was the 2nd of November, 2021. A band called Void Slaughter reached out to me. They said, "Do you want to check out some of our shit? We're death metal from North Wales." Ended up clicking on the link, and then I was treated to a track called Negative Flesh, which we're going to check out before we get into the EP, because this is the first time that I've had these guys on doing the reaction side of it. I did a little mini review for their track Negative Flesh, which is on my Instagram, RDG Promotions, if you want to check it out. So no one heard them, you know what I mean? Not in this way anyway, you know, but hopefully lots of people went to check them out after I did my shout out video, but you know. So that's gonna catch us all up to speed, and it's been cool because I've been doing a lot of research for I've been recording quite a lot of reaction videos recently, and I've been doing a lot of research for bands, and sometimes bands have got a shit ton of stuff, and it can be slightly overwhelming. It's whoa, that's 5 albums, literally 5 albums worth of material to listen to. That's kind of mad, and it's rewarding, but it's also it's a lot. But with these guys, it's Negative Flesh and then these 2 new songs. So it was so basically my research for doing this today was just listen to a lot of Negative Flesh. So it's been a nice difference. So yeah, I think without further ado, it's time that we get this going. Boom. That actually looks really, really good. Right. Wasn't sure how that was going to look, but not bad. To get this over here. Right. We're almost ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. So, fundamentally, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to sound. They could have easily massively changed their sound. Drummer wants to try this type of shit. Guitarist wants to do this type of shit. A lot could change. So this is exciting. It's very, very exciting. So yeah, before we get into Rivers of Viscera, let's go to Negative Flesh, and let's so this is the track that I first got introduced to with these guys. I'm not going to stop it loads of times throughout, but the tremolo picking parts, a lot of the guitar work sets a really, really interesting mood. It's kind of blackened, but it's kind of death metal. It's blackened death metal. It's some very, very interesting vibes. I like the one of the many things that I like about it. It does a lot of different things as well. Just watch out for that, and just watch out for the guitar playing in general, actually. So yeah, I'll just let the song play, won't stop and overanalyze it. So here we go. Negative Flesh, Void Slaughter. Let's go.
Planet Earth about to be recycled. Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
father is not a human father. My father is a member of the evolutionary level above humans, the kingdom of God.
So such a good debut song, man. Like really strong. Like not at all playing it safe. Doing a shit ton of different things. I just noticed as well is that it gets the most menacing towards the end of the song. I think it's like 4 minutes, and well, I'm not going to say a number because that's going to make me. I'll definitely get that wrong. But yeah, right towards the end of the song, it sounds the most menacing, and then it sounds uplifting, and then it sounds a little bit kind of like snowy, bleak black metal as well. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Love the sound of the bass in that track as well. I hope that's I really like hearing bass. Not as much as a problem when it comes to whatever this exactly is. I would call this black and death metal, but that's maybe just me. But yeah, this is yeah, okay, right. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. I'm fucking pumped for this, right? Pad, pen, paper. Yep. All right. Rivers of Viscera. I can't say that word. A Deeper Silence. Let's go.
I could murder one of my own. At the end of murdering all the people on Earth, I was going to murder my own family and then take my own life and become God.
I know we've got another song. I just need to take a second. What? That was tight. That was tight as fuck, dude. Yeah, I've literally just written here very different. Like, seriously different, man. Like, turning the tempo all the way down. Bringing the fucking production, the mix all the way up. Like, in terms of just everything. It just sounded clearer. It sounded, yeah. Then still throwing in some fast bits. And then throwing in, like, the kind of trademark, like talking stuff. I didn't know who that fucking serial killer was. I recognized the voice. Maybe it was a school shooter or something, but some sinister shit. I couldn't remember who it was. Didn't recognize him. Then it had like some like choir stuff at like 1:44. Man, just so different, dude. So different. Yeah, a whole new wrinkle. Let's crack on. Yeah. I hope that was present in my face. It was just really noticeably different from Negative Flesh. Unless I'm just going insane. Okay, right. Title track. Rivers of Viscera. Let's go.
The vast purgatory lies in me. You are the warrior of a weak and dying god. A god whose the true will, his power wanes over the world. Indignant fool. Come, let me devour your soul.
What the fuck, dude? Just good bit into another good bit into another good bit, and it was like, holy shit, just wow, slow the fuck down. In the best of ways. Wow. Wow. If it wasn't clear, I enjoyed the shit out of that. What? Wow, what a level up. What a huge level up. Like, in such a short space of time, dude. Yeah, no disrespect to Negative Flesh. Negative Flesh is a good song. For, like, straight up. Like, it's a good track. But yeah, those two together they just built on that. Man, there's so many bits to get to here. I've just so we're just gonna listen to the first, I don't know, minute of A Deeper Silence and just appreciate how these two tracks started and finished. Like this EP, like this beginning sounds like it's gonna like turn into fucking Beatdown or something. Like, it's crazy. Like, there's no way you could have seen like that. That's not just like down tuned heavy, down tempo heavy. That's got like swag to it. It's got like confidence to it. And the sound of that bass, it's I don't know if ubiquitous is the right word, but it's so high and present in the mix. It really like gives all these two songs a shit ton of like texture to them, just having that rattly bass. And rattly, I mean that in the best way possible. I don't mean needs to be like tightened or tuned or anything like that. I mean like it sounds like a pipe, you know. It's just, yeah, it's solid. That really helps this EP stand out. There's a lot of things that are good on here. I feel like I might have trailed off there slightly, but it's just, yeah, so heavy, and not just an average slow chuggy down tempo start to a song, to like a deathcore song or or just anything. I'm not gonna name any bands in particular, but like you know the ones. Yeah, not doing that. Actually going for something that's, yeah, interesting. The vocals are fucking fantastic as well. Yeah, let's just keep playing from there. It's so good, and it's so different from Negative Flesh, dude. So different. So we're just going to go back there a little bit. So we've got the bass, that chunky bass that I was talking about. We've got the really, really nice, simple, but not in not in kind of like a boring way, just in a kind of like very, like there's not like 50 different vocal styles going on, and sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's cool when there's 50, when it's like Will Ramos is having a go or whatever, you know what I mean? Like that's cool. But other times, just going for like one technique, one tone, can be equally as effective, and that's like that's an example of that here. You've got the string scrapes going on, and then you've got whatever the fuck this ambience is, like. There's guitar there, obviously, but that one that kind of rises up, that could be like I've got no idea what that is. But what I know is that it's not simple. Like, that's not, like, that to me doesn't sound like a song that you make in, like, a weekend when you were really high, or, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound like that. It's very intricate, and it's mixed really, really fucking good, well. And that's like a minute into the song. Yeah, regardless of anything else I say during this little rant that I'm gonna go on, those were two really fucking impressive songs, especially considering it's the second and third single as well from the band. Really, that yeah, very, 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 very cool. Let's so if we go to 144, give or take, this is Blackened influences, like, immediately. So before we get into that section, now that I look at it, I did write black/symphonic. I'm not 100% sure if that is a Blackened section, or if that's because that sounds more like chanting, which would come from a church, which doesn't seem particularly black metal, I guess. So, but unique vibes, using guitar work, using interesting synth, using different types of effects. There's a lot going on here, man. Like there's a lot going on here, and it goes from one section to another to another. Like there's just it's a lot for a 3-minute song. It's really impressive. So this section here is kind of mad. bass has got a really, really like very metallic-y edge to it. You can really super hear it, because I think some bands would fuck up the bass on this section here, and they would make it that it would kind of just be droned out a little bit by all the other sounds. But you can really clearly hear it here. It's good. Like, yeah, it's just there's no hint at all on Negative Flesh that they were a band that were willing to go that slowly. Like, that's like some, like, yeah, that's not death metal, is it? You know. Again, I think that's really, really cool. Not a bad thing at all. And then, yeah, let's say some stuff about the actual title track, the main one, Viscera. Oh God. Yeah. So yeah, even the difference between this one, like A Deeper Silence, and let me just play it. It'll become so that talking stuff that just continues on, and then this is the second track.
Have a weak and dying God, a God who's the true will. His power wanes over the world. Indignant fool, come, let me devour your soul.
It's like, it's so much more immediate. It's so much faster. It's got bounce to it. Like, yeah, it's really, really fucking cool. This is a little bit of guitar work here. This goes into a really nice guitar solo as well, actually, so I'm just going to keep it playing. So I just want to say something. Like, I don't mind long, drawn-out guitar sections. Like, I don't mind some, like, proggy shit that maybe, like, overindulges a little bit. I don't mind some, like, kind of, like you know, like, technical death metal shit, but that might also overindulge as well. But there is something really cool and refreshing about just getting a very memorable but very short guitar solo in a song. I don't actually know if that, like, ultra short guitar solo that we just heard there, I don't know if that's actually like a death metal thing or a black metal thing, or it's a kind of like both thing. I don't really know enough about the genres in general to know exactly where that came from, but it's really short. Like, it's it's nice. It's got a very traditional feeling to it, whatever that means. And just the actual sound of the guitars, they're very high register, very epic sounding, almost uplifting. Not at all like depressive or anything like that, and not at all like the track before it. I've got one written here. Let's see what this is. I didn't actually write anything next. Yeah, so this is genius. Like I don't know I don't know what they're doing to make it sound like that. I don't know how they're harmonies and blah blah blah. I'm not a music guy, like I've said for a million times on this channel. But yeah, whatever the vibes are going on there, that's really really cool. It's got a slight blackened feel to it, but it's also got a kind of like dungeon synth vibe to it almost as well. That might just be me going insane, but yeah, you'll know it when it happens. And it's also really short as well. Like it just like comes in like it sounds like something that someone would be playing in a fucking like a church in Scotland or something like that. You know what I mean? It's got that kind of like it's been played like in a kind of like in a like a church or some place that's got some echo going to it. Sounds slightly religious-y, like slightly organ based. Like I don't know. It's very very cool. Very, very cool, whatever it is. Right, we've got a couple more things here. We've got one more thing here, actually, and then we are actually done. That took me a second to find. Yeah, we're going to listen to this section here just because of just the epic vibes coming off of it. It never overindulges. That's a problem that I have with some blackened death metal, black metal, doom, blackened doom, whatever. Like anything that's kind of got those like kind of strong blackened elements. Sometimes a song that's like 5-6 minutes long in reality will get stretched into like a 10-minute song. Sometimes, which can be kind of annoying, and a lot of the same parts can just kind of like repeat with very very small variances throughout the whole song, and it's like, well, 9 minutes and 58 seconds or something. It's like, wow, that's a really long song, but you could probably cut like 4 minutes off of it. These guys don't do that, and that's really really cool. They do a lot of different interesting sections as well throughout each song. Yeah, so I mean, I guess spoiler alert. But I thought that was fucking tight. I thought that was really, really tight, man. Yeah. Slightly taken aback to begin with, just because it just sounded like a different band entirely. But then it went on a little bit, and then there was more of that kind of like, yeah, the creativity and the distinctive guitar work and all that type of shit, that started to kick in. But make no mistake, really, really fucking cool. A serious level up, and definitely want to hear a lot more where that came from of either end. Do fast blackened stuff, do slower, heavier, swaggier stuff, do fucking whatever but just if you could just keep releasing music, because that was really, really fucking tight. Nice work to the kudos to the Void Slaughter boys. Can't wait to hear some more. So as per usual, links to the band's Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. You can go and stream it. There will be links. There will be plenty of links down below. Click on every single one of them. Give the video a like and a share. Just do all that YouTube stuff. Do whatever you can to support these guys, because those were two really, really good songs. And it's literally song number 2 and 3. So very, 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 very exciting stuff. So go do all that YouTube shit. Help this blow up. One more time, Void Slaughter, Rivers of Viscera. Oh my god, so embarrassing. Oh my god, I can't say that word for some reason. It's so bad. Void Slaughter, Rivers of Viscera, Viscera. Oh my god. Go check that shit out. Do all that good YouTube stuff. Thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Love you all very much. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.